Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
And we're back.
Does that mean
Nice.
the crew is back?
Hey, hi, C.
What's up? What's up?
You know, in 8 days, there's a Netflix special coming out.
By who?
Joey Diaz.
Is there really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think he was promoting that. Is it like him and a bunch of other people on it, too? Or just
I don't know. The
himself?
picture I saw was a bunch of pictures of him.
That's awesome.
Like
I'm going to watch that as
poses.
soon as that comes out.
Yeah.
He's one of the funniest dudes I think I've ever seen.
Have you heard the part of the podcast where he talks about his many auditions to random things?
Yeah. One time he sent in a blank tape to a guy and he just got the role because he just like, it's a power move and I know it.
There was one where he was playing some role and they all will be with you 1 minute. They turned around, he took both his pants and shirt off. And he was like, let's do the role.
I think I
and
heard
he
that,
was I think the quote was he was supposed to be like cooking meat in a grill or something, and he would just make up his own lines. So whenever he was in a show, the lines he said were he just made up in the spot from the audition.
insane.
So he's sitting there in his underwear grilling, and they look over, he's like, living like a doctor. And that was his line in the show. But he apparently did that, and he left, and his agent called, like, they actually want you to do the part. And he was like, all right.
Awesome.
But,
Yeah, he told a story about how like he hates sending like audition tapes, and he's like they don't even like look at them; they just get stacked up. So one time a guy kept asking for an audition tape. He's like, he finally sent him one. He just bought a blank tape and sent it to him, and the guy gave him the role because he didn't even watch it. He just assumed that he.
In honor of Intergalactic Hour, we should promote the BSU Observatory.
That's Wednesday in Saturday nights, 7:30 to 9. I believe.
Anybody been up there?
I have.
I have as well.
It's pretty awesome.
How about you?
No, I've never been. I'd love to, though.
You know, I've been in
let's go.
Bridgewater like all my life, working on campus here almost 18 years.
I follow them on
think
Facebook.
I've never been to the one on top of the new one on top of the science building here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
The
And the
big
one
one you
before
can't go
that,
into, though.
right down the street, almost across the street in the empty lot by what do you call it? Carver's Pond. Never went to that one. So you figure maybe one of these years I might go up there. But then again, it's always on a Wednesday night I got to work. But,
Or Saturday.
or Saturday.
oh, Saturday?
Yeah, and they have.
Of course, I work Saturdays too.
They have private events too. I mean, we can't go to those unless we're in the private event.
You could probably like book like a viewing or something.
Yeah.
Check that out. Follow them on
Check out
Facebook.
during
It's
the-
like BSU
I got
Observatory.
Time off, vacation, stuff like that. So,
We went, what, last year, I see?
Yeah, I've
hey,
gone
so hey,
twice
how's the lens, the telescope? What did you see?
Oh,
Space.
So you can look at. I haven't seen it. I saw the moon. Showing the moon. I didn't see any planets. I don't think. I know you can see like Saturn and stuff like
What
very
about the
vaguely.
space station?
The space station moves too fast to like get a telescope
And
on
it's
it.
too small, right?
But I remember,
Well, no, you could definitely
I remember
see
some
it.
years ago, they said at on a certain hour at night, like when I was leaving,
You can
here,
see it go
going to
across
my
the sky.
ex-girlfriend's house, right?
Yeah.
I'd step out, they tell you where it was in the night sky. So I'd step out of my car before I'd step inside the doorway. I'd stand out the front lawn, I'm looking right at it, and I could see it there for a few nights in a row.
It
Just
goes
there,
right
it's
around.
like-
It goes around the Earth every 90 minutes. So
No, didn't Russia and USA just did a joint
Hack the
venture,
election? Yep.
where they just sent both a Russian and a American together in space? Something just recently happened with that.
oh no, they
Or
always-
that we're going to?
we have to.
The space station is
Yeah,
international.
and we have to ride their Soyuz rockets because we can't get into space because we don't have a functioning space rocket right now.
Because we don't spend the money.
We don't, not yet, but we are.
Because of our 700 billion armed forces budget.
Yeah, it's a pretty big budget, but we're not going to get into it. They're working on stuff though. I mean, we're the first crew from NASA is going to be a launch from American soil next year, I believe, for the first time in like
America.
since 2011.
Which of the Americas?
Probably not South America. I don't think any of them have.
Or
a
Central either.
Mikey D, what are your thoughts on whether or not there are more than one universe?
Wouldn't surprise me one bit if there was.
Mikey D, do you think there are multiple timelines, versions of you that have lived out different lives?
So
Like
it's
every
been like
decision changing it.
There's been like a Hitler Mikey D. That's brutal.
Oof.
You're
Hitler,
too,
Mikey
you're
D,
too
let's hope
fun-loving
not.
for that.
That was.
Dude.
You went right there.
Yeah, you went right there.
Wow.
We were going to get there eventually.
You didn't start with like, oh, he was like
I don't know if we
a
were.
Gandhi or something. You went like that was.
Mikey D couldn't. Mike, you like eating, right?
What's that?
You like eating food, right?
In this timeline, he does.
Of course I do.
So like
Mikey D is food. My middle initial begins with an F.
So like,
for
would
food.
you do a hunger strike?
Oh my God, that could be brutal.
I don't know what's going
No,
on.
yeah, it probably lasts about maybe since my last meal, an hour and a half.
It'd be like a brute. Like he'd walk up, be like, "I'm on a hunger strike," be yelling at the officials. Like,
But if
relentlessly
Mikey
screaming.
D went on a hunger strike, you know he's absolutely serious about what he's
Oh, that means that he is
Dead
on
serious.
whatever he's going for.
Yeah.
Mikey D, what's worth going on a hunger strike for?
I don't
And
think
put a little
anything
pepper
is.
on it, guys. Like, let's bring some energy to this show.
Pepper.
A Stampede sandwich. I could go for one right now.
He's gonna
You
eat
gonna
you.
kill me and eat me? Shia
I mean,
LaBeouf.
he did say that.
Real life cannibal. Shia LaBeouf.
Every Tuesday night. Shia LaBeouf. How's that for
All
some
right,
pepper?
you're up next.
What do I do?
I don't know. Say
Let's talk
something.
about the night sky that we
Yes.
had.
You gotta say stuff.
Ever look up at the night sky and just realize how alone we are? Like how far away the stars are. Like our sun lights up us, the moon, a couple more planets, and to somebody else on some other planet,
Hey,
I don't
real
look at the,
far
I don't
away.
look at the
this
night sky. My dad
Intergalactic
makes me sick
space
of
hour on
shit.
BIM on Monday nights, right?
somebody else's star.
Of course, we know David Bowie, right? Mm-hmm. You think he ever seen any spacemen or flying saucers or anything like that?
You think David Bowie saw a
I'm
spaceman?
just
Is that what
wondering,
you're
because
saying?
It just,
David
I
Bowie.
thought of this just recently, right? He's got 3 songs out there.
Yeah.
This is Ground Control to Major
Space Odyssey.
Tom.
Space Odyssey.
Or Space Oddity, whatever
Okay,
it was.
Space Oddity, right? Whatever. Space song. Another one.
Yeah, but we talk about
He's got
space
2 other ones
every
that
single
have something
show.
to do with
Starman.
Moon Age. There's another song called
Starman.
Good Starman, classic song,
I think
and Moon
Mikey
Age
D.
Daydream. You
I
put
think
those
Mike-
3 songs, and it's like, huh? And look at his origin back in like the early '70s when he came about with Spiders from Mars and stuff like that. So you put everything together. I wonder if there's anything he witnessed
I think Mikey D's
back
been
in the day.
abducted.
No, I'm just curious because it was John Lennon who was looking out the window at some one of the hotels or skyscrapers in New York City one time, and he says he witnessed a UFO.
How are you gonna see a UFO in New York City? You can't even
Or
see
somewhere.
stars.
I know that.
I'm not bashing you. I'm just.
No,
was for
but
sure on
and there's other
drugs.
celebrities out there, and maybe was it Jimmy Carter or something like that? I'm not sure, but there's something was mentioned throughout the years.
I like to think when I go out my deck at night and look up at the stars, when I flip off the sky, I like to think there's another Tommy in somewhere flipping me back off. We're having a moment, and I go back inside. It's a good time.
There's no other Tommy out there. You're one of a kind, Dirty
Could
Q.
be another Mikey D looking down
That's a
upon
lie.
us
We're
right
all the
now,
same.
swilling
Yeah, we are
down
all
a
the same.
PBR against it or Genesee Cream Ale. Who knows?
Mikey D, you're just a bag of blood.
Whoa. We're all.
Hey, don't forget the bones.
We're just big bags, and if you poke a big enough hole in one of us, all the liquid falls out. We're just bags, Mikey D. This is a bag. That's a bag. You guys are all bags.
We're all different.
Can I be a plastic bag?
You're
Nah,
Loading through.
I was gonna quickly jump in and say paper bag 'cause I knew that's where you're going with
I
it.
made a great Katy Perry reference there, right there. I set you up.
I
for it.
thought of it.
it's a plastic bag.
Mikey D will be the old reusable bag. How's that?
Baby,
I like that.
you're
That's a good- that's a very,
firework.
Eco-friendly thing to do.
Of course.
Come on,
Keep on
let
using.
it come.
Just like Mikey
Burst,
D. Keeps on
burst.
using, keeps on go, never stops.
Did you guys ever put plastic bags in your head when you were like a kid in the grocery
I
store?
did it one time, but I ran out of breath. I turned all different shades of blue.
I've never
Purple.
done
Mikey
that.
D's
I
been
can't-
dead
it
the whole
it never
time.
crossed my
I never,
mind.
I
so,
ne- no, it never crossed my mind either.
so I don't understand why they're so scared. Because, like, have you ever seen a kid do it? I'm sure kids have, but
My parents instilled a healthy fear of suffocating in a plastic bag in me.
mine never did, and I never did it. I don't think.
Who would do it anyways?
Let's do it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
This is
might
a
run out of air
plastic
real
bag?
quick.
I feel like we run out of air every time you walk in the room, Mikey D.
That means you take his breath away.
Oh, you're such a little cutie boy.
Mark is seriously starting to worry me, and I want the manager of the show to have a conference about
What am
it.
I doing?
I am the manager.
I don't know.
It's not
Mark
true.
called me a little cutie like
Mike-
numerous times.
If you're the manager, I'm the
Double
head
manager.
manager.
Double manager.
So
It's
what
just a
was
manager.
I? One of 2 calls tonight?
No,
3.
What?
3.
We had like 4 calls, 4 or 5 calls.
We did have like 4 or 5 calls.
One dropped. I remember that.
Yeah, somebody said they were getting PTSD from Mikey D.
Who said that?
Was it his offspring?
Hey, you think Dinky P. Delgado was listening right now?
I hope so, but
Tinky Delgado, wherever you are.
So last year he had,
Wait, no, we were gonna go the whole show without mentioning it.
We didn't tell anybody else.
oh yeah, I kinda-
Whoops.
That would be pretty funny if, like, he was here the whole time and we did this whole show without him. And we're like, oh, Diggy, all he comes in with one line and we shut the show. It's like,
So 2 weeks in a row. Last week it was government military stuff, right? I thought.
I think he's sick.
And then feeling a little under the weather tonight, huh?
Born in the weather.
I'm sure I have
Hopefully
a
he shows up.
sound
Here's a
bite.
game.
Hopefully he doesn't miss out on 3 weeks in a row.
he's still here next week.
Coachella sucks this year.
Eric Andres. We don't need any more Eric Andres in this world, but he's a hilarious man.
Who's Eric Andre?
He just
Is
he just says random things and like
some hack comedian?
I don't even know what he is. I guess he's a comedian.
What's he do?
He like interviews people.
Oh,
That's not
but he's kind of funny
professional.
about it, right?
He interviews the people, but the interviews make no sense, and he makes his guests feel wicked uncomfortable. Is what one time for
He's
I
the
forget-
Ever
Mikey
got a
D of
size
comedy.
11 and a half work boot in the mouth?
no.
Oh, okay. You
One
think
time,
he deserves one?
one time he
Do you
faked.
hate Eric Andre?
I would if I was ever on the show, I'd probably hate him. That's a very reason.
Mikey D.
What?
Do you
I don't even know
hate
this
Eric
guy.
An- Yeah,
He's just describing him, so...
He one time interviewed a woman, and then fake threw up
History
on his desk,
lesson.
and then he ate it, and she walked off the set.
She didn't know what kind of show it was.
No, I don't think like some of the guys
So
do know,
what
but they-
cable channel is this dude on?
Adult Swim.
Adult Swim?
I don't know if it's still on anymore.
See, now I know why I don't watch TV no more.
It's like 12-minute shows. It's like the randomest
can't
stuff
afford
you'll
it.
ever see.
Netflix is better, Mikey
Hey, maybe
D.
you should
Get
bring that...
Netflix.
What's that guy's name again? Andre Eric?
Yep.
Sure.
Nobody
Eric-
correct him.
Eric, hey, bring him to the Mayhem show some Monday night.
I don't think I think he's too
He's
big.
like
for
a
it.
real dude, Mikey D. We
He's
got
like a celebrity.
Eric.
no offense, Eric
Hey,
Andre.
imagine him here with us 5. Are you kidding?
No.
Am I kidding?
He would hijack the show. He can't do an interview without
yeah, we could
hijacking.
dig that.
Oh, I don't know if
We'd
it'd
be
FCC appropriate.
re-hijacking
It
it.
wouldn't be. I see him. He physically gets uncomfortable in interviews if he doesn't like control the interview.
Yeah.
No, did you see
Imagine
the
that, us
one?
5 and him. A total of 6 featherbrain imbeciles trying to do a radio show
He'd
together.
outdo-
Forget it.
He'd outdo all of us. He's
Good.
insane.
Let's bring it.
Did you see him at the GOP convention?
Yeah, that was
It's pretty good.
You see him do that Nardquar interview?
Is that the one where he was like,
He was getting interviewed, and the guy just kept bringing up stuff from his childhood and like giving him gifts. And he just like, you could tell he was physically uncomfortable with the interview because he wasn't in control of it. I don't know. I think he just.
yeah, I'm trying to remember the one that he did. It was really good. I wish I could remember the name of it. He made Alex Jones look like a fool, but Alex Jones doesn't need any
It
help.
was
really?
him at the
I didn't know about
Republican
that.
convention, right? Was it the RNC?
Yeah, and then there was another one. I watched a lot of videos of Eric
He wasn't
Andre.
allowed in the DNC.
Yeah, they wouldn't let him in.
Coachella sucks this year.
That was pretty good, eh?
Yeah, that was.
So, Mikey D,
So Stampede,
if you could do it all over again,
do what all over again?
your whole life, what would you change?
There'd be a few, I'd say maybe a couple of minor adjustments.
Name something. Now.
Probably spend more time out in the woods with the fishing poles.
I like that.
Stuff like that, Always
nice.
did, but
People that
now
say
that I
they-
look back, it should have been a lot more.
People that say they have no regrets are lying. You always have a regret. Would I change it? I don't know, but I do definitely have regrets.
I regret
It's like
everything.
spend more time out in the wood, stuff like that. More. I was always an outdoorsman, anyways, as far as spending time outside.
Did you guys ever hear about
Beach.
sleep
This
paralysis?
stuff.
That's scary stuff.
What?
Sleep paralysis.
Sleep paralysis.
Sleep paralysis.
Explain it for anyone who doesn't.
So sleep paralysis is when you wake up in the middle of the night and you can't move your body because so there are chemicals in your brain that paralyze you while you sleep. So that way, while you're dreaming,
No, that's because
you
you
don't
got
like.
an alien in the same room with you, casting a spell on you.
Okay, yeah, that's where we were gonna end up. So I guess
I
cut that
concur.
short.
All right, go ahead.
No, I mean that's where we were going for that.
Well, I heard people like see figures and they like press down on their
They do
chest.
see figures. So there's different figures. There's
Like
one
someone's
that's like
sitting in the bed, it's pressed down and no one's there.
It's true. That's like
Yeah.
it's true.
Yeah.
That is actually correct,
heard
a
that.
valid statement.
yeah.
Hey, I watch Coast to Coast AM. I listen to Coast AM every night, you know. So I know all about that stuff.
Why aren't you listening to 91.5 when
Yeah, you traitor.
you listen?
Between the hours of 1 and 5 a.m.?
Yeah, we're on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know
For
that,
the
but it's
tick.
just straight music.
It's a fire tick, though. It's a
It's
fire
a
tick.
fire tick.
You never know what's coming.
Tune in every night from 1 to 5
You
a.m.
literally never know what's coming because you don't know the music.
I do
But then
listen to
again-
it sometimes. It's kind of nice.
Q-Man. Mm-hmm. We're doing a radio show in the middle of where?
Oh my god!
Okay?
I was
Say-
listening to an
I've said
episode.
it many times before, so expect it. Even
That's
if it
going on
doesn't
the bingo
happen,
card.
expect it.
For those of you who don't know,
Unexplained.
it's going to be the Bridgewater Triangle.
The Bridgewater Triangle.
Mikey D is
I
obsessed
laughed
with it.
because this happens frequently.
I was listening to like 2 episodes ago.
Where are we right
And
now?
you did it the exact same way. You go, "'Cause we're in the middle of what?" That's right, the Bridgewater Triangle.
Hey, look, just because as soon as you said the Bridgewater Triangle, the lights started flickering. Look at they're doing it again. Holy mackerel.
I don't think they're actually flickering.
The Bridgewater
Mikey, G
Triangle.
having a stroke? What's going on? You okay?
I do not see.
Does everything smell like burnt toast, Mikey D?
Is that how you know the stroke's coming?
So if you ever think you're having a stroke,
Yeah,
if you can't,
Yeah.
yeah. So
This has
one,
been
one of your hands, you can't hold your
medical
hands
hour.
out straight.
And stuff smells like burnt toast.
Also, if you're having a stroke and you can't like stick your tongue out because like half of your face is paralyzed, so you go,
I'd have to say so, yeah. Okay.
No, this is like
Agree,
a fact.
agree.
These are facts. These
Yeah,
are.
I know that.
So the faster you respond to your stroke, the better your outcome will be. So as
Naturally.
soon as you think you're having a stroke, you need to get to the hospital immediately.
You shouldn't drive.
Have we
now.
get this topic?
Mikey D started sundowning. That's how we got on the topic.
Sundown?
Would you say instead of
Sundowning.
sun tanning?
Yep.
Oh, God.
Boy. Someday,
tough
Mike,
image.
it's gonna be tough to tell when you go senile, Mikey D.
He already says crazy things, so.
It's gonna be tough to know
What if
when
Mikey
you
D
went
goes
senile,
he
Mikey
just
D.
gets, like, sane and,
Well,
like,
that would be.
starts
He gets
just,
I'm
lucid.
gonna, the way I've been all my life, I'm going to continue staying that way.
one day
so-
I want to see Mikey D be like, hey, Mikey D, this is like, hello. I'm like, oh, no, we lost him.
Mikey D.
He's gone.
Nobody is the same their whole lives, right?
Hey, I'm getting older,
You don't have to tell me.
Will Smith
but I'll
is the
never
same.
be old.
Will Smith has
He's
not
young at
changed.
heart.
Well.
Young at heart.
I'm
Will
getting
Smith?
older, but I'll never be old.
Men in Black 1, DJ Jazzy Jeff, and that album
Now,
to now.
if you look at that
same
video of Will Smith singing La Bamba, he has aged a couple years since Fresh Prince. Only a couple. Not more than that, High C. Don't give me that look, you honky.
Hi.
Would you call him honky?
Yeah.
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean,
I guess I'm
what
a
else would
monkey.
we call him?
Steve.
So we know the universe is expanding because of background radiation, right? Which
Okay.
means that it may have had an original start point because we don't know how far it's been expanding. We don't know if it's been expanding faster than the speed of light, though. Maybe that's why it's so dark.
I don't think it is. I think it's just far enough now that.
You know, apparently, if you turn it on to TV or a channel that's just static, that's what the Big Bang sounded like, apparently.
That's what it sounded like.
Yeah.
There
I
is
heard
no
space-
sound.
Okay.
in
It
Guys.
smells like rusted metal, I heard.
I'm gonna have to do some more reading on
In space, no one can hear you.
Roswell.
What about Roswell? Do you want to investigate, Mikey D?
Everything.
In 5 minutes we have left.
Yeah.
Oh, so let's talk about next week's show.
Okay.
What's on next week's show?
I don't know.
Roswell.
It's gonna be the show right before Halloween. It's like
We're
2 days
gonna be
before
we
Halloween.
all come dressed
missing
up.
probably the first few minutes of Monday Night Football, which is upsetting, but we'll be fun.
Is Pat's on? Monday?
Pat's Bills, yes, that's whatever. Nathan Peters
That's
is not
not
playing.
whatever, man.
A Halloween
Peter's a good
show.
quarterback.
He's not. What?
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. He throws so many interceptions.
He's not. They picked up some random quarterback just because
I could throw less interceptions than Nathan Peterman, and I threw a lot in 8th grade Badgers.
Who's your coach back then?
I don't remember his name, but
Was it Dave Buron or something like that?
it was not. It was not.
No, I'm not talking Coach Buron
Oh,
from
but
PR,
yeah.
Oh,
his
no.
brother.
World
no,
Series
I
starts
think he may have
tomorrow.
coached some years back then.
Somebody had to. So I thought.
8:09 tomorrow.
I thought the
Red
World
Sox.
Series
Dodgers.
was like the Super Bowl
Of baseball.
of baseball.
Yeah,
It
it's
is.
the 7 games.
There's 7 games.
Oh,
I
if
didn't,
you-
know, I didn't know there were so many.
Yeah, championship.
Yeah, football is the only. Yeah, football is the only major sport that has like one game elimination.
World Cup.
Everything. Well, I don't
in,
count that.
in the United States.
So what is it? It's like baseball,
Baseball
right?
is-
The one on ice, right?
That's hockey.
And
You
then
got hoops.
I was getting there, Mikey D.
So baseball, you get the ALDS, which is best of 5. So the first one you get the 3 LCS.
They changed
7.
that. They changed that recently too. They changed to that recently.
Somebody
Uh,
teach me something about sports. Go. Sports corner.
The outside linebacker is more of a pass rush than or a coverage than a run stopper.
Oh, I learned so much tonight. Okay,
Nickel
so
defense has 5 DBs. Deep backs.
cool.
You gotta tell them what sport you're talking about.
All these were football.
I think
American football,
linebacker
not
is
soccer.
football or
Yeah.
soccer.
Soccer,
guys,
soccer
like-
you got defenders, forwards, and mids, and goalkeepers.
Why doesn't anybody like soccer?
Well, in the United
it's a
States,
lot of
soccer is the most
back and
popular sport in
forth.
the world. But
Why can't the United States get its act together?
well, the United States has very exciting
Hey,
sports.
the U.S. is undefeated in Super Bowls, man.
That's facts.
So, on that note, what's going on next week? Well, you're just gonna have to find out and tune in. I don't know what to tell you. I mean,
It's gonna be a Halloween show.
Roswell.
we'll see. You never know.
DJ High C signing off.
This
Mike.
has been Mikey D.
Oh, you got wow. That was a
Please,
straight power move right there.
age before beauty. Please.
Mikey D and the rest of
I think you shouldn't wait to
the
go.
lunar landing guys here will be blasting you.
Oh no,
Yikes.
you had a weird tone there. Yeah, Stampede. What you
This
you
is
signing out of here?
this has been your favorite character, the Stampede, signing off.
It is DJ Dirty Q. We're coming back to you next Monday, 7 to 9, right here on 91.5 WBIM FM. For some Monday Mayhem. Yeah. Don't jewel unless you're trying
This
to
is
get
Dinky
off.
Delgado. We're getting
Cigarettes.
dinky with it.
Oh.